Facebook is investing a lot in metaverse, especially being into social media and all that. So how is it closely related to games and AR VR also?
Yeah, so a very valid question, very good question. So very simple. Games, because metaverse is a parallel universe. A universe is possible only when you physically see it. You be in it. You meet people just like you do in the real life, and all those things are possible using a game technology. Game or no game, but game technology, yes. All the learnings from the games, yes. You still need to create models, you still need to texture them, you still need to rig them, you still need to animate them, you still need to program them, you still need to work on the sound systems, you still need to work on your AI logic and other things, and physics, lights, environment, everything needs to be done. Whether or not it becomes a game, it's a choice. So Horizon, which is Facebook's metaverse, is not necessarily a game. It's a productivity tool, just like Microsoft Office, kind of thing, where you do things. But they are competing against a behemoth, which is Epic Games, and they have Fortnite. Fortnite, as on today, is far bigger metaverse than Facebook. Facebook's advantage is that they have data. They're sitting on WhatsApp, they're sitting on Instagram, they're sitting on Facebook, and we're seeing Facebook, but its company is Meta now. So they're sitting on all these kind of things, and they know user behavior, they know everything. So once their Horizon is in a decent shape and size, right now it's very clunky and all that. So they will push all their existing user to this new world, and of course NFT angle he'll definitely bring. But that's still going to be not a game, but completely gamified world and gamified universe. What Fortnite is doing is absolutely opposite. It's a game. It's primarily a game. You go in, you shoot people, right? But at the same time, you can just go and hang out. Not if you're not hanging out, they have concerts. They brought Travis Scott, they got Ariana Grande, they got Marshmello in there, and they performed. And the concerts were conducted. The artists were paid in millions and all those kind of things. And people were hanging out. People were having fun with their favorite stars, listening to the concert. The biggest thing about this is something what you can't do in real life concert can be done here. To multiple things. Number one is that it can be over the top. You don't need to celebrate, or you don't need to have a concert on, in Hyderabad or in place like Delhi or someplace. You can literally have your concert on Mars, right? Nobody is stopping you. You want flying dolphins, that's possible. While in the real life, all those things will not be possible. The second thing is, when Travis Scott concert was done, 12.3 live audience saw that. There is no way, and participated, not saw that, participated. There is no way you're gonna get that kind of size in the physical form ever. And people can watch it on YouTube in the live and all those kind of things, but that's still not. The participation is the key. You're being there with your favorite star, and that changes everything for people also. And I was there with Travis Scott, right? So that's what Metaverse is offering, and that's still a game. You have fun. You can still do it, even in that the concert which was recently conducted. Ariana Grande. You could shoot at people. You could actually heal your friends and all those kind of things. So full on game element. So game or no game technology in all the possible cases is a must. Then only people will get that feeling of metaverse, that yes, it's a universe. There are people I can see. Otherwise, LinkedIn can also be a metaverse, right? But we don't see them. We just see their names. We don't get the emotions right. We can't hang out. We can't dance with them. We can't give them high five. We can't do anything. But imagine a LinkedIn kind of setup here, where a LinkedIn zone is there, and you meet very, very serious kind of people, but you can still go and butt slap them, right? So because it's a game. I see you. I do whatever I want to do in real life. Probably, I can do that. I want to sit very comfortably in front of you. I'll do that. So that's where this thing, how VR and AR, pretty interesting. Like Zedrun is, can AI replace art process? We'll talk about that also. So too many good questions actually. We'll try and take up as many as possible, but I'll quickly sum it up. So like Zedrun, we gave an example where you breed horses. It's an AR. You bring your horse in real life. You see it in front of you. You pamper it. You feed that thing and all this. But these all things are at this moment like just experimental, nothing beyond it. But definitely and especially Horizon is completely VR. You get even more sense of being there if you use VR immensely there. Imagine Fortnite in VR, right? And looking at Ariana Grande. Now you're not looking at the screen. Now you're not just your character, you are there. And that is what Facebook is investing upon. They are not just a metaverse company or metaverse focused company. They are merging VR and metaverse together. And that's one of the reasons they want to get rid of Oculus name completely. The name of the device itself will be just Meta. And that is the reason why they want to do it, because their perception about metaverse or this future is in VR and VR only. When I'm seeing you this meeting and we are talking, we should be meeting in VR, and so you get a sense that I'm sitting with you with all these 66 people who are sitting right now here, and whoever wants to say, sir, I want to ask some questions, they can literally walk up to us and do it. So that feeling of being there is more profound when it's in VR. So yeah, so VR are like totally relevant. VR all the more. Yeah.
So next time we are partying virtually.
Absolutely, and you're going to meet in my metaverse.